Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel, and today we got more information on what's going to be coming out for this ratings refresh promotion. Winter refresh. Let me rephrase that. Winter refresh is the name of the promotion coming this Friday, and ratings refresh was an addition to that, to the promotion, to the news, to the content that we already had that came out today. So as you see there on the left, ratings refresh, prime icon moments, and ones to watch winter edition. Usually these are all separate promos. Ones to watch winter and the ratings refresh are usually separate, but they are combining them this year into one big weekend. I'm assuming this is going to last for the entire next week. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We have end of an era SBCs that are out as well, Champions League SBCs, and then a banging team of the week, which I told you guys in my video yesterday, if they juice this team of the week, which obviously you can tell they did, I think we're going to get a lot of content this weekend, a lot of ways that people are going to be able to drain their coins. And what we're going to talk about in this video today is just where I see the market going this weekend, and where I see the state of the market right now. Now, obviously, I want to head over to Footbin here for a second and look at what's going on in the area of UCL cards, because as you guys know, those are the big movers. Those are what people are talking about. Davinson Sanchez went up to like 450,000 coins today when they scored a goal. I'm not sure what he went up to on PS, but if we look on Xbox, he went shooting up to about 450, and he's now back down around 400,000 coins. I actually picked one up at 389 just because I saw Cavani rise last night. After his game, his UCL live card took a dip down to 300k, and then it jumped right back up to 340 where it was today. I think people were maybe envisioning this card was going to get upgraded right away. As you see, he was 340, but he dropped down to 308, and then during the day today he was at 340, 350, but last night he did, after the big jump you see here during the game, he did drop down to about 300k flat. So I was trying to do the same thing with Davinson Sanchez. I don't think it's really going to work out for that card. He might jump up to a little bit, but I think the upgrade times for these cards is going to be after the second set of games. So that's when we're going to see these cards upgraded. So obviously next week we have Barcelona playing, we have Juventus playing, we have Liverpool playing, we have Atletico Madrid playing, all the other cards that haven't, we have Manchester City playing. Those are two big cards. So we have a lot of cards that have yet to play games, and I think there's a lot more fluctuation that's going to be going on with those cards this weekend. If there is some panic selling on any of these investments, cards that haven't played yet or cards that are due an upgrade, I got a Nacho Fernandez today at 151,000 coins. If I saw this card again get down below 150, I think that I would have to buy it up, because he was 120k before they played their game, and if you're telling me that a +1 Nacho Fernandez is only going to go up 30k from where he was before, I would say bogus. So I think that card's going to be 200,000 coins easy when he does get that 87 rated upgrade. They've been giving out pretty healthy upgrades for his cards, so these stat boosts have been pretty good. I will see that card, I think, around 200,000 coins on Xbox. PS 220 I think is very reasonable for that. So some of these cards that even have won games and they're guaranteed an upgrade, they're kind of getting panic sold because people want to get out of them, or they're just not sure when they're getting upgraded. And we haven't had anything for sure on EA's part. They haven't really told us when they're getting upgraded, but it would just make sense for them to upgrade these cards that won in the first leg of the knockout rounds, give them their upgrade before the second leg would start. Now, some people think that the upgrades might come after the second leg, and they would double upgrade those cards if the team won both games. For that, I don't really know if I agree with that, to be honest, just because the way that they worded how the upgrades would work and how they showed that graphic, they showed the graphic of the player getting a +1 after that first leg. So that's what I imagine that happening some more. I imagine that happening with these cards as well. So if Nacho Fernandez hits 160k, 165, 170 on PS, or if he goes to 150 again on Xbox, I think I'll be buying that card, just because that's a very popular card, very OP, and a lot of people would, he's been upgraded enough now where people would want to try him out in their teams. I know he's a decent card. I've used his gold card during the year, so that's a shout right there. But I really wanted to talk about that upgrading period and how these cards are going to get upgraded. If you're still holding on to any of these cards, there's still a lot of time for them to rise up in the hype. Like I have the Nacho Fernandez and the Davinson, as you see there. I do have a Lingard, and I think I have a Renato Sanchez back here. Yeah, Renato Sanchez that I got at 170. I'm going to keep holding out on this card because he's about 220, 230K right now on Xbox. But if Bayern win their game, the first round game, I think this card's going to go to almost 300,000 coins. He's going to be an 86 rated card, and he's going to be club 80 with probably 90 physical. This card's going to be absolutely incredible. People are going to go bonkers for this card. That's why I think the Bundesliga, this card right here could literally make people go and make their teams, Bundesliga teams, with hopefully a Leon Goretzka Player of the Month coming out this week. And of course, this card, everybody's going to want this card. He's going to be whole at club, high work rates. He has incredible stamina. He is a perfect card if you want a center midfielder, CDM, in your team. What's his height? I didn't see his height. 5'9". Not terrible. What's his jumping? 85. Solid. All right. That's a card people are going to want in their teams. And that's why I like to have 2 of them on my transfer list. That's going to be a great card to trade with for the rest of the year as the Bundesliga stuff continues to come out. Speaking of Bundesliga, as I mentioned before, they juiced this Team of the Week. So if you have Team of the Week upgrade, Team of the Week packs that you're going to be opening from your Weekend League rewards, that is big time for you. Hopefully you can get yourself a 90 James. I think the 90 James Inform is actually a bit better in statistics than the UCL Live. Yeah, he's got 1 better pace and 1 better passing and 1 better dribbling, it looks like. And this card is actually about the same price. 230K, pretty rare in the market. But since they juiced this Team of the Week, it makes me kind of scared for what could be coming this weekend. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about next. What are we going to see this weekend? Well, we know from the main screen what promo we're going to see, but inside of those promos, I want to touch again on just some types of things we could see that would be very, very detrimental to the market. I mean, this could be the kind of weekend where EA just literally wants to kill the market. They want to have another massive crash like a Black Friday, or even like a Team of the Year type crash. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I'm just putting some thoughts out there. But since they did juice this Team of the Week up, we could obviously see Team of the Week SBCs, guaranteed Team of the Week SBCs. And every year with ones to watch, we see guaranteed ones to watch SBCs. I think those are a possibility. We could see the summer ones to watch cards come back into packs. That would be detrimental to their value. Again, I said in yesterday's video, and I'll say it again now, if you have any ones to watch cards in your club, in your side, I would definitely think about getting rid of them. If you're also planning to do this Baresi, which I am planning to do him before he goes out of packs, I have some untradables. I'm gonna wait until after this week's Weekend League and Division Rivals rewards to see what I can get from that. If you want to do Baresi, it's a last call to get a pretty cheap icon for your club for future icon SBCs. And then if you wanted to do either these Howard or Czech card, I think Czech's pretty doable. I'm gonna have to finish him off here pretty soon. But again, back to this weekend, the market literally could die this weekend depending on how packable they make these icons. I don't assume they will be very packable, just because they're icons. And you know, if you make the icon moments pack weight higher than regular icon pack weight, that's going to be crazy to the market. But I think there's going to be plenty of ways where people can drain their coins this weekend. Some people have talked about a Team of the Week SBC that would give out players from any of the previous Team of the Weeks. Now that would be something that we would have to take note of, because that would change the market big time. That would infect a lot of prices. I mean, you're talking about Team of the Week players from Team of the Week 5, 6, and 7 who have been inflated for the entirety of this game because they're OP. They're going to come crashing down to a halt in the panic cell and in everything else, just because of the fact that they will be in packs again. And that's going to be detrimental to gold cards as well. You know, I was just talking about how gold cards are so very high right now, and they're pretty expensive. To one of my friends here on earlier this evening, those cards are just so... I feel like we look at this in every single one of my videos. Every single little market talk video, we end up looking at Futbin and looking at the high rated gold prices. They have started to creep down a little bit, which is nice. Ederson 18K, Pjanic 19K, but the 85s are still up. And then these players down here are pretty inflated as well. You see the new ratings refresh cards here from Mbappe, Royce, and Sterling at 0 coins each. But the cards are starting to come down, but they're still pretty inflated for my liking. So that's something that we need to keep a watch on this weekend, as well as icon SBCs get cheaper if a lot of packs are open this weekend. But this weekend could just be a major coin suck fest. And right now it's Wednesday night when I'm recording this, and you're like, yo, Nate, are you gonna do some Thursday flipping? Not really, because I think a lot of people are already starting to sell. I'm looking at a few link investments. A lot of people are worried about winter refresh. They're out looking at cards that are going to get upgraded. I think there can be some good investments with that kind of stuff, but if it gets overinvested, that means there's going to be a huge panic sell. I actually have 3 or 4. I can't actually remember how many specifically. I have a few of these Aubameyangs I bought at 400K each in the past couple of days. But I know there's people out there that are investing in these upgrades. Players that are going to get inform upgrades. The special cards, like this Witsel card, should be going to an 86. And you can see he is massively inflated in price. He was like 40K earlier, which is pretty interesting. So one thing to watch with the Witsel though this weekend, if we do get a ones to watch SBC, or these summer ones to watches come back into packs, you could see this ones to watch card price. He's about 85, 90,000 coins right now. You could see this ones to watch price really take a hit. You know, if this goes down to 60,000 coins, it's going to be an 86 rated card. The inform would go with it, and if you're invested in the inform, I would definitely recommend selling it at a hype, especially because around the ratings refresh, we don't know how it's going to go. They could release the Premier League like they have in years past. You know, we talked about, I was talking again with one of my friends tonight, how ratings refresh was released by league last year. So they would come out with the Premier League, and they would release the league upgrades, like an entire squad from the Premier League, and that's how you would know like who was getting upgraded from each specific league. Well, this year they might not be doing a promotion like the regular ratings refresh that lasts for 3 weeks. So we might only be seeing a promotion that lasts for 1 week, where they put out the new ratings refresh cards every couple of days. So with that, we could see some possible upgrade SBCs. We could see league upgrade SBCs, so people are able to pack the new cards. I would see that as something that's very possible, and also something that people would sink their coins into. I could see a Team of the Week SBC that's being very possible for people to suck their coins, and of course the ones to watch stuff. So again, every time I think about it this weekend, I know you guys are probably thinking about what cards do I need to invest in, what informs should I invest in that are going to get upgraded because of winter refresh. I'm probably not going to be investing in too much. You saw I had a Witsel in the club. I've had that in the club for weeks. I have a lot of stuff that is in the club right now, and I'm about 50% liquid. So I want to finish up getting liquid. I have a lot of Malcolms on my transfer list right now that I am honestly losing about 1,000 to 2,000 coins a card on. So basically, until this promotion drops on Friday, I'm just going to be getting liquid, holding the UCL cards that I need to hold, the UCL lives, and just getting rid of all this extra clutter that's kind of on my transfer list. I'm losing on the Malcolms. I'm up on the Rashfords because he's rebounded. These Aubameyangs I'm going to be holding until he gets upgraded. Obviously, you saw there, I bought them all at 400,000 coins. But these Malcolms I got to get rid of, and that's what I would recommend you guys do as well. Get your coins, get liquid, because whatever is coming this weekend, it could be a big weekend of coin sucking, and you don't want to have cards on your transfer list, or at least a lot of cards on your transfer list, when that stuff does come. So again, Thursday flips, I'm probably not going to buy too much. I'll peruse the market tonight. I'll look through Footbin. If I see anything that's too low or that seems too cheap, like a past Team of the Week inform or a Foot Future Star, maybe a headliner card, I will look at that. But again, I will be putting out some more information when EA gives us more information about this promo. Expect a video maybe Saturday or Sunday, kind of talking a little bit more about maybe some possible investments once we know how they're going to actually structure the ratings refresh. And that's why I don't want to make a lot of moves right now. I don't like making moves when EA hasn't really told us how they're going to do things. I know that can mean you get greater profits, but it's also a little bit more risky, and I'm not feeling too risky right about this time, because as you can see, I think the FIFA market is starting to trend downhill. It's that time of the year where the market does kind of continue to go downhill for the rest of the year as the game kind of dies out. A lot of people are playing Apex Legends and they're just done with FIFA after this latest patch of the game. But if you have weekend league rewards you're opening up tonight, good luck to you. I will have rank 2 rivals rewards, and I will have gold 3 FUT champions rewards. I picked a good week to play, great team of the week, so I'll be opening up those, and you'll see those up on the channel tomorrow after I do open them. If you enjoyed the video, smash a thumbs up on it. Comment down below what you think about this market in this weekend, and maybe if I'm missing anything in your mind about ratings refresh, the icons, or ones to watch. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's been Nate, the FUT Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.